Chet, we've talked about this throughout the year, but Mark has just in turn talked about when we asked him about you maybe hesitating. We've talked about this in terms of 3-point shots, pump fakes, maybe attacking the closeout that might not be there. Monday, it felt like you were thinking about some of that. Just what have the conversations with Mark been like about that? And do you feel like tonight was a turn in the right direction on that front?
Yeah, just growing through experience and learning, as things happen. And, I've done a great job of listening and paying attention to where I can be better, and then also actually working on it in the gym as well, which I've done since that Minnesota game. But also, January is a tough month. We've played a lot of games, so there wasn't a lot of room to kind of work on my stuff and work on where I needed to get better. So it's like I could watch film, but I couldn't necessarily work on it too much just with the grind of the schedule. And, I got a chance to get in yesterday and work on what I needed to work on and fix it. And, I felt confident in my shot today, and, I made my looks count, and I just got to continue that formula going forward.
Yeah, and what's that battle look like internally in terms of the shots, which ones you're passing on, like just that tug of war every game?
I mean, it's I guess you could say human nature, just to like as a perfectionist, like you always want to make the play, and sometimes you're so focused on trying to make every single shot that you start thinking too much about the one single shot. Guys take thousands of shots every season, and nobody makes all of them. So I just got to understand that and continue to work on my stuff, stay confident in it, and make the right plays. And I think a lot of it is I'm just learning what the right play is. When to shoot, when to do something else. I'm getting better with that.
Last one, Mark was just in here saying that you have this unbelievable appetite to be a great player. Just how have you made that apparent, I guess, in your conversations with him and just interactions with the team?
I guess it would just be more of an observation that they make based on how I carry myself every day and the actions that I take every day. I'm not walking in telling everybody, like, I want to be great today. I'm just trying to figure out any way I can be better. Obviously, for personal reasons, I want to be a really good player, but also I want to help this team. These dudes go out there and battle every single night, and nobody's feeling great. Everybody's playing through stuff. So, I feel like I owe it to them to go out there and be my best version of myself every night that I can be. And, I'm just trying to do that. And, over a long enough period of time, hopefully that lands me in a great place and molds me into a great player.
Chet, Marco was just in here saying now that January's over, he's more comfortable talking about just what a grind it was, number of days away, all the back-to-backs. A lot of people who watched you on Monday thought you looked tired. How do you feel after a month like that?
Tired. But, you can't sit here and just tell yourself, I'm tired, so this, so that. Like, nobody cares. The other teams don't care. They're tired. They still want to win. So, I'm not looking at any of that stuff like this might hurt, that might hurt. I'm tired. I don't have time for this. Like, it doesn't matter. I got to figure out how I can continue to be better every single night. I didn't come in to this season thinking it was going to be easy for 82 games. So, I know there's long ways to go, and there's going to be ups and downs, but, I'm trying to stay pretty even through all of it.
When you talk about, balancing shot and not taking the three-pointer, the last one when Josh gets it back to you, what did you see? Just kind of walks through that shot.
I mean, I was just open, so I was like, we're not going to get a better shot than this by pulling it out. And there was a shot clock differential, too, so it's like they were going to get the ball back. So it's either they're going to get the ball back up one, or us up one, or us up 3 or 4 or whatever it might be, with us shooting the ball. So I was like, we're going to have to shoot the ball, so this is a good look, coach is telling me I got to shoot the ball, so I'm putting it up.
Seemed like this game came down to a lot of effort plays and a lot of energy plays. After a long month, can you just talk about the energy and effort that you guys gave tonight?
Yeah. I mean, obviously we've seen adversity, especially in the last couple games, and when things aren't going your way, one of the best ways to turn it around is just go out there and just make it happen. And that comes down to hustle plays. And credit to our dudes that touched the floor tonight. Everybody was all over the place, scrapping, rebounding, poking the ball away. Lou had a big play down the stretch where he saved a transition layup attempt, and it ended up being our ball after the challenge. So, that's the type of guys we got, and, credit to them for making those plays.
And the lineup to start the fourth gave you guys a big lift. Can you just talk about the lift that they gave you guys to push that lead?
Yeah, going out in the fourth, we were all just playing confident, not only in ourselves but in each other. I was telling everybody, let's turn the offense, move it, trust that it's going to come back, and we're a really tough team to guard when everybody's moving and making decisions. We got a lot of guys who are smart with the ball and can make plays with the ball in their hands. So, when we're able to create advantages for each other and play out of that, we're a really good team, no matter who's on the floor. And I feel like early in the fourth quarter, that was just an example of that, and as well as our defense. It started with our defense. We were out there flying around, having each other's back, and it led to great things.
Yeah, intersect with the Athletic. What do you think you learned about your game, or even just like the league in general, this month? Like playing so many games, playing so many back-to-backs, like being on the road.
I wouldn't say I learned so much as I experienced it. Like, everybody's telling me, like, January's going to suck. It's going to be hard. It's one of the toughest schedules any team has ever played in the NBA ever. So, like, it's not like I learned it was going to be hard. I experienced it, and, I'm going to be better because of it. And I just got to take those experiences and continue to learn from them.
Thanks, Chet.
Yep.